Hello and welcome. So, I'm going to have a look at the Guardian's Everyman crossword, and this is being published on Sunday the 22nd of December 2024. So I publish it a week later because we don't get any check and reveal buttons down here. So I do usually come in and check before I put it up anyway. But also I think it was once a prize crossword, and therefore I don't want to spoil anything out there for people. Anyway, the last couple of weeks on the Everyman have been quite nice. I think I've been about 25 and 18 minutes. So I'm hoping for another one like that, because the week before that was the worst that I've completed. 2 hours, I think it took me a good 2 hours. Anything over 40 minutes I begin to kind of lose the will to live, really, and the pause button gets a lot more use. So anyway, enough waffling. I'm going to just check my screen set up okay, and then I'm going to crack on with the solving, really. So here we go. Wild misery, drinking a drop of Dubonnet, it's only partly sweet. I would think that's an anagram of misery with a D for Dubonnet in it. Misery, it's only partly. Oh, what was it? Is that just to mislead me entirely? Don't know if we've got some kind of Christmas theme here at all. Appetizing cabbage stuffed with quark on a regular basis. Well, on a regular basis normally means take the alternate letters, so you can't have a QAK, you can have a UR, I think. Appetizing cabbage. Cabbage is... yeah, I don't know. And a UR going into something I can't think of. Cabbage. Appetizing. Savoury. A Savoy carrot. Yeah, I think Savoy cabbage, yes. Cultivated pasturage, but no time for mange tout. That looks like an anagram. Pasturage without the but no time, then take out the T, which makes it pasturage. Mange tout. Spear. Cultivated. Yeah, cultivated anagram. I don't know what mange tout is, unless, as in I can't think what the alternative names for mange tout. Okay. Urge nephew to get round. Grand festive booze. 6 letters. That's a lot of letters. A lot of words just to get to a 6-letter word. Grand festive booze, port, nephew, urge nephew. I think that's probably an N on the end of something. Urge is spur, get round, put an O in something, so it's probably ON at the end. Round grand, OG maybe. Cognac, cog. There's OG. Knack. Urge. Can't see that's being urged though. Festive booze, cognac. Port's my idea of festive booze. Okay, in speech, there's a lot of food and drink questions here, and if there's one topic I'm terrible on, it's food and drink. This is, oh no, I'm just looking through. Every clue is a food and drink clue, isn't it? Related clue, pretty much. Oh no. Oh golly. In speech, would you let every man drink? In speech, would you let every man drink? Well, I guess that's a sound like. Would you let every man drink? Can he? Oh no. Maybe it's speech is alright with I. Adieu, Eve's off. This calls for strong drink. Okay, adieu, Eve is 8 letters, and I've got an 8-letter clue. I wouldn't say of, but oh golly. Yeah, I mean, so food and drink is the black hole of my knowledge. I've got a very good. I generally think I've got very good general knowledge. I'm going to like 8 out of 10 on most subjects, 9 out of 10. Geography is a bit of a weak one. Literature, in classical literature, can be a bit weak, but my food and drink knowledge is like 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. It's just atrocious. Behind a boozer, so that's a bar or a pub. Fatso, that's often steaming. 6 and 7. Annoyingly, then put a little break there to show it's 2 words. Boozer, turkey steaming. What do you steam? Christmas pudding. Yeah, pudding is a fatso, I think. That's often, but you know we steam Christmas pudding. I'm trying to think if there's a specific name for a type of Christmas pudding. I can't think of it, so I'm going to go with that much. Greens, then fruitcake, and fried patisserie item. Greens, then fruitcake, and fried patisserie item. I wonder if "and fried" is an anagram of something. Greens, somewhat somber. Okay, here's breast. Okay, good. There's a hidden word, somewhat being the hidden word indicator. So sombre, a stockbroker, and bust is a breast. Okay. One particular ticket seller vocally eschewed home cooking. One particular ticket seller vocally eschewed home cooking. I mean, I think that's a tout. I mean, I want to put home is tin, tout, but that doesn't quite work. Tin out. One particular tout. Eschewed home suggests to me get rid of in. Home cooking. Sorry, cooking. One opening function first I reveal carry. One is I. Opening function if I reveal carry. Vindaloo would be the only carry I can think of. Let's just see if that doesn't fit. Does it? It does fit. Why would that be? First I reveal. First I reveal Valoo. One. I can't see what the wordplay there is if it is, so I doubt it is because I'm not even getting close to the wordplay on that one. Right, let's scroll down. Pupils nervously bottling beer. I'm reading the clue ahead. Pupils nervously. There's only 6 letters there. Bottling beer. Bottling beer. Pupils nervously bottling beer is 8 letters, 4 letters. I mean, it's an interesting that I am really. I mean, sometimes I struggle on Everyman anyway, but the topic has just kind of. I've instantly gone to confidence level about 3 because I'm not going to be able. I'm going to find it difficult to biff some of these. Although I can see over here, I can see probably an ice cream kind of word coming in there, maybe. Judge with mounds of fat heading off for desserts. Judge is a ref. Mounds of fat heading off for desserts. Okay, so that actually heading off for desserts would be falls, ools. Mounds of fat, lard. What is it? Maybe it's mounds of fat losing the heading, which would be lard, would be ARD, W for with, wards, desserts. Okay, let's look at the downs. So this has been a bit of a disaster so far. Creepy crawly, one in which you find the Spanish caviar. Okay, the Spanish is EL. Creepy crawly. Caviar is row. So we've got rel o. What can I see there? Creepy crawly, one in which Spider. What about spider? Insect. Just I am in Biff mode now. Beetle. What about beetle? Not really finding EL there though. Got EL upwards. Cool. Coriander. Okay, here's the primary list. So that's CILANTR. What? Have I done that correctly? Cilantro. Coriander. That instead, linguistically American name that's right online. Cilantro. Okay, well I assume that's the American name for coriander based on the clue. I mean, primarily just says put those letters in. I think I've got it right. Okay, it's useful for Yorkshire puddings. Batter, left out in the rain, perhaps. Flour. What's useful for Yorkshire puddings? It's useful for Yorkshire puddings. Left out, so take an L out of something in the rain. Rain is a shower. It's useful. Flour without an L. For in the rain, perhaps. Golden Gate. First some cake. Golden is OR or AU. Gate, first is a G. G must be gatto, mustn't it? For cake. Golden. Why would that be gatto though? Yeah, Golden Gate. Gate. Yeah, gate first before AU. They are simple. Boom. Okay. Meaty sound is cake. Actually, food and drink, the one area of food and drink I'm okay on is cake. Not too bad anyway. Meaty sandwich, ingredient that might be Old Norse. Meaty sandwich ingredient that might be Old Norse. So we're thinking of spam or something here, or meaty sandwich that might be Old Norse. Nope. Evidently hungry. Doctor taking first slice of cake, so that's fresh out of the oven. Golly. Evidently hungry. Rumbling stomachs. I think there's an ing there. Rumbling or something. Frothing would be evidently thirsty. Oh wow. Okay. Too bad. Kept a vulgar jacketed item. Too bad. Kept a vulgar jacket item. I mean, what? Is that just an anagram of too bad kept a? That's 11 letters, isn't it? Jacketed item would be surely some kind of potato, wouldn't it? I'm sure that's some kind of potato, but and potato is in there actually, isn't it? So let's have a quick on the too bad kept a. There is potato in there, I think, which leaves baked potato. There we are, baked potato. Good. Don't mind a baked potato either. Flings cut short, stopped by questionable charmer. For flings. Charmer could be a snake person. It's probably just a, I don't know what you call a charmer, kind of amorous bloke. There's old words for that. Okay, an aperitif or 10. Du bonnet. No mate on reflection. I don't know. I don't know if you can do. There's 10. No. Bun. What's bun going on? Du bonnet is an aperitif, I think. Mate. Bud. Yeah, bud. Okay. Okay. Reserve cash. Ice. Symmetry. Ice cream. Ice lolly. There we are. Ice lolly. Okay. Ah, got some in the corner anyway. Which is a case of had a couple. Breast was a hidden word, and pudding I kind of worked out. So those have given me at least 3 of those there. German to wake up and complain. German grouse, 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 proper, as far as I can see, there's nothing. Grouse is still a type, a bird that you can cook, isn't it? So even there, woody spice, prized item, cask sent up. I want to put cup and tub, cup, but woody spice. My spice names are 6 letters spice. I think if I get a letter or two in there I might have a chance at it. Prized items a cup, so that'd be puck, in which case I've no idea. The alternative is a cask is a tub, or actually it's a ton. Nutmeg, there we are. Gem. There we are. Nutmeg, that was the one I couldn't think of. Yep, I do know that one. Okay. Prepare round ball, that'll cleanse your palate. Oh, prepare round ball, so that's probably put an O into something. Mouthwash. Ugh. Okay, well, overall, I haven't done too bad there, considering this is my kryptonite of crosswording. So what have we got here? Adieu, Eve's off. This calls for, oh golly, Oda, what's that? Oda V? I think. I'm beginning to wonder if, yeah, I did a couple of years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Everyman did one of these, or maybe it was only last year. And it was around Christmas time, just a pure food and drinky one, and I got through it amazingly. I'm just checking I've got the right date on this. Yeah, it's today's date, 22nd of December, 2024. Check I've got my anagram right there. I think it is. Oh, adieu, Eve. Adieu, Eve. Oda V. Yeah. Okay. This one, urge nephew to get round. Grand-fisted booze. N. Is that a hidden word? N. E N. E G R U. No. Okay. This is meaty ingredient. Oh, that might be Old Norse. Meaty sandwich ingredient is ham, turkey, chicken, spam, and after that I'm a bit stuffed. This looks like a bit tea, maybe. Cultivate. Oh no, it's the anagram of that I don't know. Pasturage. What is it? Pasturage. No, I'm assuming no time is just take pasta rather than. Maybe it could take age out of it. I don't think it is. Sugar pea. Ah, okay. Sugar pea I have heard of vaguely. And I mean vaguely. Okay, wild misery. Oh, there's Dubonnet. That's why I've heard of Dubonnet, because it's in that clue. Okay, that helped a lot. I was thinking of plum pudding here when I was behind Boozer. Fat said it's often steaming. Plum pudding is what I was trying to think of. Plum duff. Yeah, can't get there. This one, in speech, would you let every man drink? Okay, let's have a wild misery. So I thought it was an anagram of misery with a D in it. It's only partly sweet, so what do I do? Misery with a D. Dry, something dry, isn't it? I think. Yes, it's only partly sweet. It's just it's a dry. It's semi-dry. There we are. Semi-dry. Okay. Good. It's useful for Yorkshire puddings left out in the rain, perhaps. What's useful for Yorkshire puddings left out in the rain? Dripping, I think. Dripping, dipping. I think it's dripping, and that's sponge pudding. Must be. Biff, sponge, Boozer. Sponge. Not sure about that. That must be a latte or something. late I. Would you let I? Yes, let I. So in speech, so it's a let I. I don't know how you'd. Would you let? Late I, let I, lat I. I think I'm not sure about how to do that one. That must be it. L. Just take that out for a second. So creepy crawly, one in which you would find the caviar, beluga, bug. Beluga. I think that's a late. I don't know how to say that. Light eye, let eye. Okay, good. This one, greens, then fruitcake. Is that anagram of greens then? It's not because it doesn't quite fit in yet. Fried patisse. Is that just donut, isn't it? Donut. I'm going donut on that one. Then fruitcake. Then fruit is a nut. Greens. I mean, if a donut is a fried patisserie item, greens, then fruit, cake. Not sure about that. Donut. That looks like an out. I did say tout, didn't I? One particular ticket seller, vocally eschewed, home cooking. This is the flings cut short. Stopped by questionable charmer is a. Can't think what charmer is. This one. Oh, pupils nervously bottling beer. Pupils could be learners. Eyes nervously. Gosh. Given the way the clues, pretty much, well, I think everything is food and drink related so far. You would expect that to be a type of beer, which is beer. What beers do I know? Well, in crossword land, you've got ale, you've got porter, you've got. Not sure what else you've got beyond those. Let's have a look at this one. One opening tandoori, I think it is. Tandoor. Okay, one opening is a door. Function first. Function is tan for tangent with an eye on the end. Yeah, okay. This down here. Prepare round ball. That'll cleanse your palate. Prepare is to. I would think. I want to put scrub with an O in it. I don't think that's right. Okay, this one. Judge. I said reflard? Mounds of fat heading off. Judge is a ref, I think, but mounds of fat heading off for desserts would be ref. Is it ref? Okay. Well, I have to say that's gone fairly well, really, considering. As I've mentioned a couple of times so far, this is my kryptonite subject. What we've got 1, 2, 3 in the corner, 1, 2 there, and another 3 down there. Well, 2.5. So, what have we got here again? Meaty sandwich ingredient. That might be Old Norse. Might be Old Norse. Vikings. We've got Norwegians, Swedes, Finns, Laps if you're going down a slightly inappropriate route. Non-PC word these days. Old Norse. Meaty ingredients, can't think of any. Urge nephew to get round. Makes me feel like there's either a hidden word there, and we haven't had many hidden words today, or just looking for a word for urge, and nephew going backwards, an N for nephew to get round. But I don't know what his urge would be. That's eggnog, isn't it? Oh, there's my so grand, Urges to egg. Nephew is N, O, and G for grand festive booze. Eggnog. Okay, that helps a bit here, but only a small amount. Meaty sandwich ingredient. What about woggle, which is completely random. Meaty sandwich ingredient. That might be Old Norse. I'll come back to that one. This one, evidently hungry, is grounding. It's interesting that there we've got to get from doctor, taking first slice of cake. So there's a C in there, is there? First slice of cake, fresh out of, taking first slice of cake, fresh out of the oven, roasting. Evidently hungry. Oh gosh, what is he doing here? Fresh out of the oven is my brain just cannot think of words for a subject I don't take much interest in. Evidently hungry. Doctor's an MO or MB. DR. What about drooling? Does drooling work? Evidently hungry. Drooling is a word for. Oh, excuse me. Is a word if you're evidently hungry. You're drooling. Doctor, and take the C off of cooling. Cooling is fresh out of the oven. So yeah, taking first. I think that's doctor with cooling, losing the C, which is the first slice of cake. I think. Drooling. This one, I need to see what I can get to there. Gosh, meaty ingredient. I really just need to do some anagram drawing on that one. Some alphabet drawing, sorry. It'll probably just tongue. Tongue is a okay. So yeah, a language is a Old Norse is a language, and tongue is a what's it again? Meat. Yeah, never had tongue in a sandwich, so definitely not good on that one. So yeah, 3 down here and 2 over there. 5 to go, and so far I've taken about 28 minutes. I have to say I'm very, very pleased with myself for this. Yes. This one particular ticket seller, vocally eschewed home cooking is a tout. Vocally eschewed home cooking. Can't see that. This pupils nervously bottling beer. Don't know what he wants me to do there in a clue. Because pupils is a 6 letter. Nervously would suggest to me there's a an anagram going on, but pupils is only 6 letters. Bottling is 8 letters. Beer is. I can't add bottling. I don't think pupils or bottling should have an abbreviation, so I don't think that's right. Bottling. Okay, so it's nervously bottling beer. So beer to get the pupils, I think. Nervously is poor, worried, anxious. Beer doesn't really fit. Ale's probably IPA. Neither of those will fit in that gap. Over here, I want that to be lard and that to be a roulade, but I can't. But A, it doesn't fit, and B, I don't know what the the wordplay is if that was lard, prepare round ball. That'll cleanse your palate. Prepare round ball. It's not sprout, is it? Let's just sprout would be SPROU. Sprut. That'll leave sprut going round, which I don't think. Prepare round could be actually turn prepare round the other way. Ball. That'll clean. I mean, sprouts don't really cleanse your palate, do they? So yeah, I've probably hit the point where I need to go for a little run, have a little break, and see where I can get to. So I'm going to take a break now and come back. Hello, I'm back from my little jog around the block. Well, high winds, 20-mile-an-hour winds, a little bit cold out there, being mid-December, late December. Tried to not think about the crossword. I was only out for about 10 minutes, and I'm now back, feeling warm again. So it's quite nice. So I haven't really. So I'm going to just look at this fresh eyes again now. I did have a thought about scoundrel here. Scoundrel doesn't fit, thankfully. Questionable charmer. Okay, so flings cut short. So flings is going to be kind of throwing something. Cut short. So flings, throws, stopped by questionable. Questionable. Is that how? It could be show off. Show. How. Questionable. How. Show. Pony. I wonder if that's show. I'm going to put that out there, just leave that to remind myself. Oh, the pupil's nervously bottling beer. So what have I got? The trouble is this grid. So look at this grid here. We've got all these letters around the edges that just haven't got checkered letters. So yeah, two here that I need to. I've got no starter letter. Another one here. So 3 of the last 5 haven't got any starting help. Well, I'm sure that's tout. One particular ticket seller, vocally eschewed, home cooking. Just wondering if there's any possibility that Everyman has done his rhyming pair. I don't think so. Drooling. I don't think show. I don't think so, because it's a bit of a different crossword this week. Cilantro. It's quite impressive to put all these different words together. Light eye or late eye. This is sprout, wasn't it? Prepare. Prepare round ball. So that'll cleanse your palate. So if I think that that's going to have to be, well, I don't know what it have to be. If I'm going to put an O there, then there's probably going to be another. After an R, there's going to be another kind of letter, which would probably only be an OU. I'm sure I'm thinking sprout. But he's not that obscure. I mean, Everyman can be a bit obscure in places, but not that much. Eschewing home cooking, I was thinking is takeout, but I can't see why. It doesn't fit anyway. Eat out. Eat out. One particular. An eat out. Okay, well, eat out. We've got another one. So that was the benefit of taking the break, was I came back and just went, eat out from takeout. Sort of another one. This one. Pounds of fat heading off. So, judge is to. Judge is J. Is it jelly? Desserts, jellies. Jellies, which would be. Mounds of fat would be bellies, I suppose, without the heading. So, okay, good. Good. Round ball. Okay, so I can't have an SR word. I don't think there's any SR. So the O, if there's an O there for a ball, can't go there, and the O would have to go there, which that cleanse your palate is Prepare round. So is it? I don't know what ball wants. That's trouble. That will cleanse your palate. Ball. What's a ball? Otherwise, prepare round ball. If I don't see, saw there. I scrolled up to there because I clicked into it. That's what I don't like, is of using the anagram helper because it mucks up the screen. It's got to be another. It can't be sprout, at least that's the good news. I'll put strudel. Can't be strudel. That's good. That's a good break so far. 2 more added. I need to alphabet draw that one, and this one I need to have a think about. Cool. If that's show, I was thinking about dandy as a charmer, but questionable. Show flings would be SA something. Actually, this pupil's bottling nervous beer is a pilsner, isn't it? Because it's literally just a hidden word, pilsner. Okay, good. So now what's going on here? Let's take that out for a minute. Charmer. Flings. Cut short. So cut would be slop. Flings would be S. Stop by questionable charmer. Snake charmer. Okay, I mean this is, I'm feeling good about this now. These last, how long have we been now? Had another 7 minutes since I looked, but that's okay. I'm now going to go into pause and just do some alphabet trawling things and thinking to myself, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm back with not a lot to report really. I mean, I've just been doing a lot of alphabet trawling on these two. The only word I can fit, I mean, if I look at the puzzle, almost every word in this is a type of food. There's a couple of things like drooling here, and dripping can be a food, a kind of fat. Eat out, and I can't remember, there's another one I think I saw somewhere that I thought, well, they aren't really types of food, I mean, but pretty much everything is a type of food, so they're all food related. So the only food related answer I can come up with here, but I can't pass, is sorbet. But I'm not sure about that, so I'm going to put sorbet in there, but I'm not convinced. And then over here I've been staring at this for a long time. I came up with sporadic. Now that definitely isn't a type of food as far as I know, and I can't pass it if it is. But then I kind of, after a lot of alphabet trawling, I just wonder if I've got this right. Sponge pudding. A boozer as a sponge, they drink up. Yeah, they drink up a lot. Sponge, I think that's right. Sponge, yeah, sponge pudding is definitely steaming. I can't think what else that would be. And then this one here, I forgot. I couldn't pass this either. Dough, then fruitcake, and fried patisserie item. I can make a case that greens is a word for money, and money is dough, and then fruit is a nut, and then that separates to be cake and fried patisserie item as the definition. I'm not convinced by it, but I can't see that this can be anything but nut anyway, in which case you have to have fruit. So then what will go there for? Don't know. Donut seems like a good fried patisserie item. So yeah, I've really kind of hit a brick wall of this, and I've spent half an hour staring at this puzzle since I last unpaused it. So I've been through a few things really. So I don't know, one there and maybe one here. I will probably come back and have another look at it later. So there we go. I'm going to put it back on pause. Maybe I'll go later. Okay, well, I've spent the whole afternoon thinking about this crossword, and I just cannot sort out these last two answers. So I'm going to, if any, I will have a look at it in the week, and if I manage to do it, I will add on. I will append something to the video, but otherwise I think this is as far as it goes. So I'm just going to go through the clues and explain them as I see them, which, given it's about 8 or 9 hours now since I looked at it this morning, it's going to take a bit of memory. So we've got wild is an anagram indicator, saying that if we take misery and then drop of Dubonnet says take the D, so an anagram of misery with a D is semi-dry, and that would be only partly sweet. Appetizing is savoury. Cabbage is Savoy cabbage stuffed with the U and the R from quark, so regular basis, the second and fourth letters. We've got an anagram of pasturage, but without the T. Cultivate this thing as an anagram, and that gives us sugar pea, which is known for mange tout. Urge is to egg. Nephew is an N. Round is an O, and grand is a G. Gives us eggnog, festive booze. In speech, so that's sound, we've got a sound like, would you let every man drink? So let I guess that is let I. So everyman being the crossword writer, so let I drink. Late I don't know, let I. Not sure what that is. Again, another drink here I've not really come across, but we've got eau de vie, which is an anagram of adieu Eve. Office thinks it's an anagram, and it must be some kind of strong drink. Behind boozer, so I'm behind boozer fatso. So I think boozer must be a sponge. Someone who sponges up drink would be, would drinks a lot, sponges it, soaks it up. A fatso would be a pudding, and a sponge pudding would be steaming. Greens, I'm taking greens to be greens to be a synonym for money, and therefore money would be dough. And then fruit would be a nut, and then cake and fried patisserie item would be a donut. We've got a hidden word indicated by somewhat, and breast begins in the end, towards the end of sombre, goes through A and the start of stockbroker, and the breast is the bust. So one particular ticket sellout vocally, so I think we've got a sound alike of eat out. I don't really know why one particular, but an eat out online ticket seller, I guess. Eschewed home cooking, so you eat out instead of staying in to eat. Let's scroll on down. So one opening is a door. Function first is put tan for tangent in front of that, and then add on an I at the end, gives you a curry, tandoori. We've got a hidden word here in pupils nervously, pilsner, which is a type of beer, and bottling is telling us it's a hidden word. J for judge, and then mounds of fat heading off. I assume that is bellies without the B. Gives us jellies, which are a type of desserts. On the downs, we've got creepy crawly is bug. One in which you find the Spanish caviar, so the Spanish is L. Bug, I guess A would be one. Bug A with L in it gives us beluga, which is type of caviar. We've got the primarily clue that everyone likes to put in every week. So we've got the first letters of coriander instead, linguistically American name. That's rife online. Primarily tells us it's the primarily clue, so I guess that, I don't know how you say that, cilantro. It must be a name for coriander. Dripping must be useful for Yorkshire puddings, and if you leave something out in the rain, it will be dripping. It'll be soaking wet. We've got golden is AU, but we put gate first. Literally, he's told us put gate first. Okay, that's why I struggle. I don't say struggle, but I'm kind of confused by that clue when I looked at it earlier. And that gives you gatto, which is a type of cake. An ingredient, so meat, tongue is a type of meat, and it can be a sandwich ingredient, and a tongue from a language perspective could be Old Norse. Evidently hungry is drooling, and we've got doctor, DR, and then take the first slice of cake, C, fresh out of the oven. So I assume that's cooling without a C on it, because drooling. Too bad kept. A, I think it's all four of those words, is an anagram, as indicated by vulgar, to get to a baked potato, jacketed item. This one I can't tell you, I can't pass because I can't give you the answer, at this point anyway. An aperitif is Dubonnet, as we saw, something we had up in the earlier clue. And we've got 10 no, mate is bud. So if you go 10 no, bud, upwards on reflection. Reserve is ice, so if you're a little bit icy, you're a bit reserved, and cash is lolly, and asymmetry is ice lolly. Probably the only non-Christmas clue so far. German is a G, and if you wake something up, you rouse it, and if you complain, you grouse. Woody spice must be nutmeg, and they've got gem is a prized item, and a ton is a cask, so send that up, gives you nutmeg coming down. And again, I'm not sure about this one. I can't even if it is sorbet, which is my guess. I can't tell you why that is. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to leave it there. Take it out. I don't know. I don't know why that would cleanse your palate. The only other word I came up with was sorrel, which I think is a type of herb. Let's just put that in, see if that helps me at all. Sorrel. I don't think so. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's prepare is one single definition, or prepare, and then a ball that cleanse your palate, a round ball that will cleanse your palate is a second definition, but I don't know. So there we go. That's as good as I can do today on the Everyman. So I'll have another go in the week, but I don't think I'm going to get through those clues because I've spent a good hour thinking about them while watching film and looking at advert breaks. So thanks for watching. Have a nice Christmas. I hope you had a nice Christmas because I'll be publishing things after Christmas. So it'll be New Year coming up. Take care. So this is just a little add-on I've put on because I couldn't finish the crossword last week. I must have spent at least an hour alphabet trawling these last two answers. And so I've come in when the reveal button's available. And just to note actually that they've changed the clue to 7 across. So originally this was Wild Misery drinking drop of Dubonnet. It's only partly sweet, and they've changed that to Drambuie, as the special instructions tell us, which I think is because basically Dubonnet was an answer, which is fair enough. Now this one down here, actually, I had said it was sorbet, and it is sorbet. And the reason it's sorbet, let's have a look at the clue. Scroll down. There we are. Prepare is to set, and a ball is an orb. So, and sorbet will cleanse your palate. Not something new. Now over here on this clue, I actually had this clue answer wrong. This isn't eat out, it's ate out, which makes a lot more sense because then it becomes a sound like of a particular ticket seller ate out. Yeah, so that just left this one, and I had another look at this last night for about 15 minutes, tried alphabet trawling it, even knowing that correction, which one of my friends told me, and the answer is actually, it's a very good answer actually, it's smoothie. So what we've got there, I think, is moot. So the clue is flings cut short, stopped by questionable charmer. So questionable is moot, a moot point, and flings cut short. So we've got shies, S-H-I-E. So think about a coconut shy. That's where you're throwing things at, coconuts. And shy does actually mean to fling things. So, and a smoothie is obviously a charmer. And so that's the final clue there. So. A little bit frustrated not to finish that, but yeah, given that it was food and drink, and that is not my greatest thing. Or I've noticed actually, I got that wrong as well. That's Mai Tai. Hadn't looked at that again. I don't know what that is. Lai Tai, Mai Tai. But yeah, it's Mai Tai actually that corrected answer. So yeah, not a good one for me, and it wasn't really my specialist subject, if I want to say. So yeah, there we go. Bit of fun though.